Hi, welcome to Ski Talk. I'm Steve, the ski buyer and ski-EO as they call me here at SkisDOTcom, and joining me today is Rick Andreessen, our 19-year veteran from Salomon, to talk about Salomon ski boots. How you doing, Rick?
Doing great, Steve.
Good. Let's see if we can get through this video.
We're going to try.
All right. I've got in front of me the Quest 110. This is a great high-performance boot from Salomon. It's green, and we're working with a green screen here, so I'm going to kind of pass it over to you, Rick, and we might see parts of the boots disappear. You'll hold it in front of you. We'll be able to see the whole boot. So let's start by talking about the BioVent liner. That's something we haven't talked about yet. It's available in all the boots in this series. I see there's some vents actually on the back of the boot, if you can turn that to show the camera a little bit. What do those vents do, and what does the BioVent whole concept do?
We put it in this series of boots because the whole idea here is with the Quest series that you might be doing a little backcountry access or being a little more active. So a lot of people don't realize, but even though it's a winter activity, your boot does sweat when you're skiing, or your foot does sweat when you're skiing.
And your boot holds the sweat.
And your boot holds the sweat.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people usually have to put their boots on a dryer or on a vent at the end of the day.
Yep.
So how does it actually do that?
It's almost like a chimney or a bellows. Every time you flex the boot through these exits in the rear or the back of the boot here, it allows the moisture to escape the boot so the foot stays drier. And if the foot's drier, it's going to be warmer. That's
pretty cool. Now, one of the other features of this boot series is the ski walk mode. Can you show us how that works?
Yeah, super simple. To engage it, you just release this lever. It allows the upper cuff to be a little more upright and also gives it some more range and movement. So just like you said, ski walk mode. So it allows the boot to go into walk mode, simply coming from the car up to the area. Long lift line, a little more comfortable, a little more natural stance. But also, if you're skiing out west and trying to get some of those powder stashes, you can click it into walk mode, do that little 5-6 minute hike out to the powder stash, catch that good run. When you're ready to ski, click it down, flex forward, and you're good to go.
Okay, and it also has if you do want to do a little hiking to get to that nice powder, it's got a little sole that helps you do that too. Right?
A little grippier, kind of resembles a hiking boot almost.
All right, so in terms of fit and performance, let's see what we've got here. We've got 3 micro-adjustable buckles, right?
Lighter weight.
Yep, we've got side cuff adjustment to adjust for people's stance a little bit.
Just aligns it to the lower leg.
We've got heat moldable liner. We've got a nice heavy power strap at the top. Now in terms of the fit, this is a 100 millimeter last, which is on the snugger, more high performance side, correct?
Sure, it's not going to be super low volume, but it's going to be a little more performance fit, or the way I like to describe it is it's going to be that average fit. It'll fit probably 80–90% of the customers out there.
Okay, and so describe for me who would be the ideal customer for this boot. It is a 110 flex, so it's a little on the stiffer side. This is not a beginner or intermediate boot. This is a performance boot.
I wouldn't have any problem putting a high intermediate, a little more athletic, or maybe a larger person in this boot, but good high intermediate to advanced level skier looking for all mountain boot and maybe trying to access a little bit of backcountry or what we like to call side country.
And I think it's a particularly good looking boot. It's got that translucent shell that you can kind of see the liner. A little bit of man fur at the top for comfort, warmth. It's great, and I've tried it on. It's a great all-around fitting boot.
You bet.
Yep. Okay, so there you have it. That's the Quest 110 from Salomon. I'm Steve. Thanks for joining us on Ski Talk today.